I found a way to make money online that works so well, some people might think it's actually illegal. Imagine waking up to payment notifications instead of an alarm clock. This isn't just a fantasy. This is exactly what happens every day when you understand what I'm going to share with you in this video. Now, since you've probably never seen me before, I'm Fred, and I went from making $0 per month as a lower middle class dude to making over $1,200 per day with my online business using a simple 4-step process. Now, I've put together a free video training that shows you exactly everything I did step by step so you can copy me. The link is in the description. And to thank you, when we get to 30,000 subs, I'll give away $2,000. Watch the video until the end, subscribe, and share with a friend to win. So let me cut through the noise and share with you something that might actually shock you. The internet isn't just a place to scroll and to consume. It's the greatest wealth transfer mechanism ever created. And right now, there's a gold rush that's happening that's making even the California gold rush feel like a yard sale. But here's the problem. Most people are looking in all of the wrong places. They're chasing outdated methods like dropshipping or affiliate marketing, which promises them to earn $4 commissions. And they wonder why success feels so elusive, so out of reach. The truth is these models are oversaturated. They're literally the equivalent of opening a DVD rental store in 2025. You're swimming upstream against crushing competition from day one. What if there was a simpler path? A method so straightforward it feels almost wrong. Let me share with you something that completely transformed my understanding of making money online. It wasn't a tactical or a hack. It was a fundamental shift in perspective. The breakthrough came when I realized something so obvious it was hiding in plain sight. People don't pay for information anymore. They pay for a transformation, an outcome, a result. Just think about this for a moment. When was the last time you couldn't find the information on something? With just a few key taps on your keyboard, nowadays you can access more information than ancient kings had access to. That's more knowledge than in all the libraries in the world combined. Yet, at the same time, people are spending billions, yes you heard that right, billions on courses, coaching, and mentorship. Why? Because they're not just buying information, they're buying a roadmap, accountability, guidance. A lot of people know how to lose weight. Just exercise, have a healthy lifestyle, eat your fruits, your veggies, and don't eat too much garbage. But funnily enough, we've never had as much information as today, yet at the same time, we've never had such a high rate of obesity in the world. So that should tell you something. Succeeding is not just about information. So most people are buying shortcuts to success. This realization changed everything for some of my most successful students. One of them went from making $0 to generating over $12,000 in his first month. Another one of my customers scaled to over $30,000 per month while still working a regular full-time corporate job. And so was it because they discovered a secret platform or exploited a secret algorithm? No, it was simply because they understood a fundamental truth. The fastest way to make money online is to solve expensive problems. So let me break it down in the simplest terms possible. Every day, individuals and businesses face urgent problems they need to solve. Problems that cost them time, money, peace of mind, or opportunities. And these are what I call expensive problems. When you position yourself and your offer as the solution to an expensive problem, pricing becomes secondary. Results become everything. For example, one of my customers, he actually noticed that local restaurants were struggling with delivering orders during the pandemic. So instead of offering generic digital marketing, he created a simple system, a streamlined online ordering system that could be implemented within 48 hours. He charged $3,000 per customer, and lots of local restaurants lined up for it. Why? Because he wasn't selling a service. He was selling a result, an outcome, the solution to a painful problem. His solution was literally worth tens of thousands of lost revenue for local restaurants. This is what I mean by solving expensive problems. When the value of your offer far exceeds the price, sales become the easiest thing in the world. Now you might be thinking, okay, that sounds great, but what if I don't have a specific skill or knowledge right now? Let me stop you right there. This limiting belief is exactly what keeps most people trapped in mediocrity. The truth is, you don't need to be the world's greatest expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the people you're helping. Because your journey, including the obstacles and the challenges you've been able to overcome, is exactly what makes you unique as an individual. That is what makes your perspective valuable. One of my customers was a college student who struggled with time management. So after developing a system that helped her to study in a way that allowed her to be more focused and to ace her exams while still working a part-time job, she started to sell that same system to other students. Within 3 months of launching her coaching program, she started to earn more than the professor she was learning from. Not because she had decades of experience or fancy credentials, as you can see, simply because she solved a specific, expensive problem for a specific group of people. So how do you use this method to grow your own income stream so fast that it almost feels illegal? Let me walk you through the exact steps. First, you want to identify what I call your value intersection. The Japanese also call it ikigai. This is where your existing knowledge, skills, passion aligns with what the market wants. Ask yourself, what challenges have I overcome in the past? What systems have I created that others might find valuable? What results have I achieved in the past that other people would want as well? Remember, this isn't about being perfect. You just need to be ahead of where your ideal customers are. And then you want to find the expensive problem you can solve for people within your value intersection. The more urgent or painful or costly the problem, the more expensive your solution can be, because the more valuable it becomes. Price is simply a reflection of value. For example, helping somebody to get in shape, it feels too vague, almost optional. But for example, helping busy executives to lose weight and to regain their confidence without having to spend hours in the gym and having to give up the foods that they love, this is a very attractive offer. It directly addresses the pain points of the market. And third, you want to package your solution in a way that emphasizes the transformation that you provide, as opposed to solely focusing on the information. For example, don't sell social media tips. Instead, sell a proven system to double your engagement and your followers in 30 days. The key here is specificity. The more precise your promised outcome, the more valuable your offer becomes. Fourth, and this is where most people go wrong, so it's my favorite, position yourself and your offer as a premium solution, not a budget option. When you solve expensive problems, competing on price is a losing strategy. Just think about this. If you needed a heart surgery, would you look for the cheapest surgeon or the one who's going to give you the best results, the highest chance of survival? The same principles apply here. When you solve meaningful problems, price becomes secondary to results. Now let's talk about how to get your first customers using the most powerful free marketing tool ever created: strategic social media content. Forget about posting random life updates or vlogs which nobody even watches, or chasing the latest trends. Instead, create content that speaks directly to the pain point and the desires of your market, the expensive problem you're trying to solve for them. So for example, one of my students started to create targeted short-form content directly addressing the pain points of his ideal customers. He wasn't trying to get 1 million views or to go viral. He was simply trying to deeply resonate with his target audience. So each video followed a simple formula: identify a common pain point, challenge conventional wisdom on how to solve it, and offer a better alternative. So he didn't try to give away his entire solution for free. Instead, he created what I call strategic incompleteness, sharing enough value to demonstrate his expertise, to give value to people, while at the same time maintaining curiosity on how to implement his proven system. So within weeks of doing this, lots of people started to DM him, asking him how they could work together. He wasn't famous by any means, he didn't have millions of followers, the algorithm didn't make him go viral or anything like that. All of that because he directly talked about the specific problems and needs of his market. And this approach completely eliminated the need for selling in the traditional sense. When you address specific problems and you demonstrate your ability to solve them for people, you start to attract a flow of qualified leads. Clients come to you pre-sold on working together. One of my customers generated over $20,000 in his first month of starting with this approach. He didn't spend a dime on ads. He didn't have a large following. He simply created content that addressed specific problems for his ideal customers and positioned himself and his offer as the desired solution. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Is this really as simple as it sounds? To be honest with you, yes and no. The framework is incredibly simple. So simple, a lot of people don't even believe it works. However, the execution requires consistency and refinement. You're probably not going to get everything perfect on day one, because in business, just like in every other aspect of life, if you want to make progress, you need to get the feedback from the market or feedback in general and improve, iterate based on it. It's a never-ending process. You're not just going to click on a button and start earning tens of thousands of dollars. But with each piece of content you make, with each conversation you have with a potential customer, you become sharper, you refine your approach. The beauty of this approach is that it creates a virtuous cycle. As you start to work with customers to help them to fix expensive problems, you gain more insights, you learn more on the psychology of your market, you practice your sales skills. You make money and you get testimonials and referrals, all of which make it so much easier to get your next customers. And this compounds over time, creating momentum that can quickly take you from 0 to 5 and even 6 figures a year. So why does this approach feel almost illegal in its effectiveness? Because it bypasses all the traditional barriers to building a profitable business. You don't need a large audience. You don't really need any technical skills. Any skill can be learned. You don't need to create complex funnels and systems. You just need to identify a painful problem for a specific market, position yourself as the solution, and create content that resonates with the people who experience this problem right now. This is the closest thing to a cheat code for building a real business, a real online income I've ever discovered. When I started to implement it, it made me so much money. It's insane. And the best part, it's completely ethical because it's based on a foundation of helping people to fix painful problems. So ask yourself, what problem could I solve for people starting literally today? What transformation could you help others to achieve based on your own unique journey, knowledge, skills, and passion? For example, some of my customers, they help people to get in shape. Others, they help people to learn an instrument, a language. They help businesses to get more leads. They help people to overcome social anxiety, to get dates, etc. You can literally do anything. The real difference between the people who thrive online and those who struggle and never seem to make it, it's not luck or connections. Yes, it's a part of it, but it's not nearly as important as you would think. It's about the value they provide and the problems they solve. Your knowledge, your journey, your expertise, those aren't just part of your story. They're potential solutions to problems that people would gladly pay for. So will you keep that value locked away? Will you keep hiding your gifts from the world? Or will you turn it into an asset that generates income and changes lives? The choice is yours. But I can tell you this, the moment you start solving problems for people, everything is going to change. Your income, your impact, your freedom, all of it expands in ways that might even feel too good to be true. But it's not too good to be true. It's simply the power of solving problems that matter, instead of being like everyone else and fighting for tiny affiliate commissions or trying to resell the same crappy AliExpress products as everybody else. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I've put together a free video training where I share with you step by step how I went from 0 to over $1,200 per day with my consulting business. I'm giving away all the secrets, and right now, I have 3 more spots available for a free consultation call with me. During that call, we'll come up with a game plan for you to scale to $5,000 per month in 90 days or less. Be quick because our spots are extremely limited, and I don't know for how long I'm going to keep making this offer. With that being said, I will see you on the other side.